Hey guys, welcome back. Adil here, your host, and in this video, I'm going to review the Tecno Camon 16. But before moving any further, I would like to make an announcement that you can win Tecno's earbud or Tecno's backpack by entering in our giveaway. And all you have to do is follow 3 simple steps. Like this video and comment down below which feature of the Camon 16 you liked the most, and share this video on your Facebook. And that's just it, you'll be entered in the giveaway. I'll be announcing the results on 30th of November on Instagram Live and also on YouTube's creator post. I wish you best of luck, and now let's move on to the review. Tecno's design team has put some effort into designing the Tecno Camon 16. The back panel has a soft color, shifting from ice blue to soft green shades depending on how the light hits it. Once you actually hold the Camon 16, you'll feel that the back panel is plastic, and so is the middle frame. The glossy finish on the back tends to retain a lot of smudges easily, and to remedy that you'll have to use the clear TPU case provided in the box. And it is also worth pointing out that the Tecno Camon 16 is both slightly taller and wider than Infinix 08. The right side of the phone houses a separate volume rocker with a power button that also acts as a fingerprint scanner, and it is also a little bit indented towards the screen. And to my surprise, it is quick in its operations, and above that, it is placed decently. On the left side of the phone, you'll find a SIM tray containing a dedicated micro SD card along with the dual SIM slot. The bottom of the phone houses a speaker grill along with USB Type-C connector and a noise cancelling microphone along with a headphone jack. Yes, you are still getting the headphone jack at the end of year 2020, and believe me, it's good for some users out there. Overall construction is good for the price point, and at the front you are getting fairly large 6.9 inches screen with full HD plus resolution, and at the top of that it has a 90Hz refresh rate, which surely improves and smooths the overall user experience. The quality of the display is pretty decent, offering vibrant color on screen with a visible difference in blacks and whites. Camon in the Camon 16 name suggests that it is a camera-centric smartphone, and the main camera produces sharp images with a fast autofocus. You will find a 48 megapixel wide lens with an 8 megapixel ultra-wide sensor along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and there is also an AI lens. At the front you will find a 16 megapixel front-facing camera with a 2 megapixel sensor, and that I think works as a depth sensor to get the best portraits out there. Tecno has included tons of features to go with their cameras, but the one that stood out most for me were the automatic enhancements. Thanks to the Camon 16's TechWafer technology, which refers to Tecno's AI vision optimization solution, it provides features like 960fps ultra slow motion video, 4K recording, hybrid image stabilization, AI video bokeh mode, AI video beauty mode, and apart from that, 119 degrees wide angle shots. Moreover, it detects various scenes and items and optimizes the camera settings according to that. Talking about the ultra-wide sensor on the Camon 16, using the back cameras, one doesn't get a photo that are highly detailed, but they are decent enough to use for social media needs. And there is no dedicated mode to capture 48 megapixel ultra high-res images with the ultra-wide lens, but that's available in the primary or the wide lens, and it is good for a lot of people out there who'd like to capture detailed, or I would say very well detailed shots. When it comes to video recording, you can record up to 4K at 30 frames, which is nice to have feature. Not just that, but TechWafer also allows you to capture stable footage by removing unstabilized corner from the screen, and the results are pretty awesome. There's also a 960fps slow motion video recording mode, but I don't think that the people use this mode a lot. Overall, I am satisfied by the camera performance of the Camon 16, and it provides the balance between colors, the sharpness, and the saturation. Tecno's Camon 16 is built around MediaTek's Helio G90T chipset, which is manufactured through a 12nm manufacturing process, making it fairly efficient. And it includes a faster 2.0 GHz Cortex A76 cores and another 6 Cortex A55 ones, and they're clocking at 2.0 GHz. And the Camon 16 has paired the chip with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage, which is expandable through micro SD card. In the GPU department, it has Mali's G76MC4, which is pushing the pixels on the panel with a native Full HD Plus resolution of 1080 x 2460 pixels. For the gamers, there's even a game mode, and it only serves to make better what is already a good gaming experience. Unrelated to the phone's performance, but definitely related to your health. This gaming mode alerts you by default if you clock over 2 hours of gameplay, and I personally think that it's a good thing ethically and morally both. As I've already said in my earlier videos as well, especially the Infinix Zero 8, the MediaTek's Helio G90T is not a chart topper, but it is still a decent performer. It is more than enough for most of the users out there in 2020 because it has managed to get 517 in single core scores and 1668 in multi-core score on Geekbench 5. Notably, it matches the result of Realme 6 and the Redmi's Note 8 Pro, which are also equipped with the same processor. And I personally think that the Infinix Zero 8's gaming experience was slightly compromised compared to the Tecno's Camon 16. The Snapdragon 720G, the newer 732G, and also the Kirin 810 appears to outpace the Helio G90T consistently. However, they definitely has a plus point of being manufactured with 8nm manufacturing process. And apart from that, the phone that carries them are little expensive than this one. Overall, I managed to get smooth gaming experience in graphic intensive games like Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile, and also I didn't find any problem in my day-to-day operations. So as far as the performance goes, I am okay with it. Speaking about the software experience on the Camon 16 is not going to be a cup of tea for everyone. For the most part, things do run smoothly, but there's a lot of bloatware and some ads in the phone's menu. It is running on Android 10.0 and at the top of that runs iOS 7.0, which is Tecno's own skin. And I suppose that these ads are acceptable on budget devices because even Samsung and Xiaomi's pricier phones have been caught sending ads to their user, and I've understood that these ad strategy are used to cut the cost of the phone for end user and it is beneficial for them. So I think it's acceptable, but there's a way that you can get rid of those ads, and that's by installing a third-party launcher like Microsoft's or a Nova launcher. And hopefully this is going to fix your problem of ads popping up from here and there. Overall, I do not like the software or the user experience, even though it is being improved constantly, but it still needs a lot of work. So that's pretty much it about the software, and they are not only improving their hardware but also the software part, and the struggle of theirs is paying them off by improving the overall battery life of their product. The 4500 mAh battery of the phone keeps well with a 1080p screen, and at some point if you need to charge it, Tecno has provided a 33 watt charging brick in the box. You can get almost 70% of battery in 30 to 35 minutes, and the device gets to 100% in mostly less than an hour. And this is definitely an important and critical feature for a budget-friendly smartphone, and I am hoping that Tecno will in long run adapt it to the less expensive phones as well. And as far as the overall battery life of the smartphone is concerned, I have no complaints about that. It can last through the day even under medium to heavy usage, and you'll still be left with some power for the night. And now it is time for the verdict, and if you're looking to buy a smartphone for this price point, you really need to consider the Tecno's Camon 16 because it has Helio's G90T, a well performer, 4500 mAh battery with a 33 watt charger included in the box, and at the top of that it has a 48 megapixel decently performing camera setup. The only issue or the problem that I have with the Tecno's Camon 16 is its software. Apart from that, I didn't find major problem in this smartphone. So I think it's a good to go for device in this price segment. So that's pretty much it about the Tecno's Camon 16 review. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, press the like button, and also do not forget to subscribe to TechWafer for more fresh content. See you in the next one. Peace out.